Do elevators just open up randomly like that? Hello, Adventure. So in today's episode, I want to talk to you about some of the different apps that are on your phone that will help you be more thoughtful. One of the apps that I just absolutely love is an app called TimeHop. If you don't have that, pause the video, go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and download TimeHop. So here's why I love TimeHop. It allows you to time travel. Now, a couple reasons why you want to use it. Now, from time to time, I'm just going to depart in this episode from your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, all those platforms. There are other apps that integrate with those. Integrate is a fancy word for algorithm. Basically, integration is basically like a handshake. So it allows the different ones to talk to each other. So here I have my TimeHop. And what that allows me to do is as I'm going through it, say, hey, you know what, this happened a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. So super, super cool. So I've connected both my Instagram, I've connected my Facebook, I've connected my Twitter, and you can a lot of times even connect your iPhotos, which is super cool. So here is 1 year ago, I bought new big boy pants. I miss those pants. I got a big ink stake on them, so I can't wear those anymore. But I like those pants. Then, let me just say, you know when I say like don't post about pancakes? Here I posted about pancakes. Now, to be fair, it was International Pancake Day at IHOP. So you got free pancakes. So, and then this reminded me, oh, this is a project that we had done on Kickstarter. That's cool, but you know, here's a tweet. Each day you get a brand new chance to make a difference. Here I was at the Apple Store, and so here's a couple of different tweets, and this was now 6 years ago. I can't believe it was 6 years ago. I was in Nicaragua, and so some of this allows me to go through and say, you know what? I remember I was in Nicaragua with Paul and Ward and all those guys. Like, you know what? I'm going to just kind of reach out to them. Or, you know, here's a picture of my kids 6 years ago. So all of this is super cool. And what's great about in this app is I can go through and say, hey, I want to share it. So when I go to share it, what I do is, see, a lot of people go right to Facebook on this. I don't. I'll go to share, and then what I want to do, you know, I don't want to put it on here. Now, I might, if I'm just texting somebody, I'll use messages, but I'll go to more, and then I'm going to just save that image. Okay? Now, here's what I do with that. So, if I go into my photos here, and I go to my camera roll, now, if I'm going to go and post this, a lot of times what I'll do is I will go and edit it so that it doesn't have that 1 year ago. And so I can just pull that down, and now I have a picture without the TimeHop part. So that is really great. Then if I want to go through and, let's say, you know, tweet it or whatever, because sometimes the pictures I might want to repeat. So that's just something that I do when I am ready to use TimeHop there. The other thing is you can click on it there, and when you tap it one more time, then it's by itself there. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll screen grab that. So I hold down this home button, and I hold down the side button, and now I got a screen grab. Now that's not the greatest resolution, but what you'll find is that sometimes, let's say you had a hard drive failure or something like that, and this might be the only archive of your photos. So sometimes you can use that as well. The reason I love TimeHop is for two reasons. The first one is that too many times people don't reuse their content. And so you need to think about that. That you can use a tweet more than once. See, the average life of the tweet is 18 minutes. 18 minutes. That means that if I'm not on Twitter in the 18 minutes that you sent out your tweet, I'm probably not going to ever see that. The other thing that I like about it is that it gives me perspective. A lot of times, you know what? We don't have problems. We have lack of perspective. And so for me, I look at this and I start to say, oh, well, here was what my life was like, or, oh man, you know what, I set that goal, or, oh, I forgot about that. And oftentimes, you know what? I start to see my adventures and I say, oh, I love that. Oh man, that was a great adventure. Oh, you know what? But I had that adventure with Adam. You know what that reminds me? I'm gonna go and text Adam, or I'm gonna go and tweet him. Or you know what? It is a reminder for thoughtfulness. So even though it helps with content, the biggest thing is it helps you be more thoughtful. So there you have it. You know, it's a pretty straightforward app to use, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to be a ton more thoughtful. So I want you to hook up TimeHop. I want you to go through that. It works on your Droid, or it works on your iPhone, even works on your iPad, and you can go through, and as you have ideas, you can go and say, you know what, I'm going to post that again. That's a good thing to post. Or, you know what, there was an adventure I was on with somebody. You know, I'm just going to stop and say, hey, remember that time we did this? So it allows us to reach out and be a ton more thoughtful, and to thank people for being part of our adventure, because we literally can time travel, because where we're going, there are no roads. Your adventure begins right now.